This is Curtis coming at you from Aceperhead Studios, getting out of his comfort zone and moving on from some football to basketball news. Look at the Lakers. Lakers pulled a huge win out in Game 2 in Phoenix. What's going on next? Where are the Lakers heading? Now, I'm going to be truthful here. I haven't really watched NBA probably in 7 years. Started writing about the Dolphins. Football became the end-all, be-all. But the producer, Tony, and Hans, the guy over there running the camera, are NBA freaks. They've been begging me to do NBA. And I'm like, well, I haven't watched in so long. I'm trying to bone up, catch up. I hate to see grown men cry. So, put on the game last night. I said, let me dip my toe in this. Really excited to see a good game. Really, right out the chute, it didn't feel good for the Suns. Found out Chris Paul had that injury. Crowder just rolling up those penalties, the fouls. And then Saric comes in. He looks like a scarecrow. Looked like me playing basketball out there. And I knew. And I'm like I said, I'm catching up. I'm finding out Lakers' number one defense. Anthony Davis. I mean, I've been, not paying attention to the NBA. But LeBron and Anthony Davis, number one defense, all that height. Looked like there was like giants playing around midgets. I said, well, you know what? I root for the underdog. Let's see. But it just didn't feel like it was their night. Chris Paul was certainly wounded. Like I said, Sarah came in with Crowder going out. Devin Booker, expected some good. He's an all-star. I was expecting some. He put up points, but it was just sloppy. I just felt like the whole Suns team was very sloppy. And, when I was watching basketball years ago, Lakers were one of the tallest teams around. Gasol, Shaq, Lamar, it was like the tree thing again, And I just remember how difficult it is to overcome that. And so I really didn't have a good feel. And the Lakers, they came out hot. And it was that kid a new guy I didn't know. His name was Dennis Schroeder. I believe I'm saying it right. He had like a little weird thing in his head. He was like the little ingredient that they didn't have, and he played phenomenal. I was really enjoying his play because, you get all these big guys out there, and he's coming up. He's playing hard, moving fast, using his agility and speed. He was just like the exact ingredient. He had a phenomenal night. And in truth, it's like as you're watching him dominate practically, he was better than anybody on the Suns roster that night. I mean, he went 50% from the field, 50% from free throws. Dennis Schroeder went 50% shooting, 50% three-pointers, and 6 for 6 for free throws for 24 points. You could stack that up for any Suns player. So, you have a Hall of Fame LeBron, Anthony Davis, who's verging on superstar. He had a terrible night. Game 1 from what I'm hearing. But, Reggie Miller called it out right at the beginning. He said, this is his night, and he made it happen. And I heard that he spent extra time. It was really good to see. But you got two super talented guys, and you got your role player basically meeting up to what the Suns are doing. There was no hope. And honestly, from this point, I don't see the Suns recapturing anything. This looks like it's going to be a 5, at most 6-game series. I would say probably 5. So, really for me, I was kind of drifting off. I'm looking over here, watching the game. Started getting a little excited, exciting towards the fourth quarter. But once LeBron hit that fadeaway shot and it was like, took it to 95 to 92. It's 93, 92 or something like that. And took it to 95. Then he went down. And I believe it was Booker. Missed a shot, and that was it. That was lights out. And I just don't really see there's any possibility for this. Anything's possible. But it looks like the Lakers are hitting on all cylinders. Now, I know as a game, it wasn't exciting. I just kind of felt like this was destiny. I already seen the future. But I will say I did get that spark for NBA playoff basketball. Not so much because of this particular series, but now watching the Nets dominate over there, seeing the Lakers, it looks like the Lakers. I mean, I have to look at the other teams. I said, I'm not coming at you as some kind of expert, just a fan who laid it down, who's picking it back up, trying to get back in. So I do appreciate any kind of comments, trying to get me back in the game. I got a lot of stuff to watch, got a lot of other games to watch, get myself. But I feel that excitement. I haven't felt that in a while. Obviously, just consumed with football. So, I had to buy some extra Kleenex for Tony and Hans, but it was well worth it. I really am really excited to see what the Lakers are going to do. It looks like they're aiming straight for the championship. And I know from a layman's term, it seems like LA Nets, the championship. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. So if you're a Lakers fan, I would feel very excited. I think if you're a fan of basketball, seeing two powerhouses kind of come together, at least that's how I'm seeing it, that's exciting. And so I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to get my feet back in the game. NBA basketball it's football is so methodical, and I love it. It's my favorite sport, but there's something about basketball, I was never really good at it, but I enjoyed playing it, enjoyed watching it. Keem Olajuwon's the guy that got me loving in the game. Shaq, enjoyed him going to the Lakers. Not there anymore, but I am enjoying the Lakers run right now. I'm going to follow them through and see how it goes. So I hope you enjoyed this little talk. Hopefully I'll sharpen up my skills. Just think of me as a newbie fan. Newbie Lakers fan. NBA fan in general. But for now, I'll enjoy watching the Lakers. So anyway, this is Curtis. Just giving you a little tidbit of NBA basketball sports talk. If you enjoyed what you like, please comment, subscribe. And the comments, I always say the comments mean the most to me, especially being out of the game for so long. I enjoy hearing what you guys got to say. So we're looking for game 3. Maybe some kind of magic will happen. This turns into a great series. How it goes, I'll be there. See you next time.